Before good evening. How is everybody before I even do that? Hi. Let me try to do this. Hola. How is everybody? Not the cats. How is everybody? Hi, Crazy Gigi. Hold on 1 second because I'm gonna need coffee. Hi. So somebody actually sent me an email and told me how to. Oh, are you guys okay? Are you safe? Hi, Maddie. Hold on 1 second. I want to text my brother. He went to the gym. Can you bring me coffee on your way back? Just let me know in all order. Um, how is everybody? I had a crazy day at work, and my brother's been having tire trouble, so I had to go help him deal with that. Hi, Thunk. Oh no. Oh no, that's terrible. I'm sorry. I know. So I have coffee. Hi, Nikki. I have coffee, but backup coffee. Um, y'all, I'm sorry that I'm late. First and foremost, let me take some accountability so that somebody might be able to take fucking notes. I apologize. The editing was a lot, right? It was a lot. So I had to, thanks, Maddie. Where's Phoenix? There he is. Um, Listen. Oh, May. Are you aware of this one? You might want to get on this one. Whole child's abuse charge. Um, I'll send it to you on Snap. But this is my Snap phone. So, gotta give me a bit. Um, y'all, the editing on these FOIAs. So there were 3 arresting agencies, right? So I had to FOIA 3 separate agencies, which alone is a fiasco, right? Um, what I find really strange is that she does address it in the live. She does talk about the cold. Wait, what? A cold checks charge, but she doesn't say that she actually did get charged for passing not 1, not 2, but 3 cold checks, right? Now, y'all, I don't have these in any order, okay? So I took some notes. And good evening. Thanks, guys. I'm just gonna play Russian roulette. What up, Reaper? With the green screen, okay? And whatever comes up, I will elaborate. I probably have I'm gonna say at least 50 screenshots of the situation. Hi, Riley. You guys know I suck at this, so we're just gonna play Russian roulette. I'm gonna start at the beginning and then we'll fly through it. Okay, I'm gonna need y'all to tap because I do want to just say I find it ironic for somebody that has such a criminal lifestyle. Why you call the police so much? Because Lord. All right, so like I said, these are not in any order. So we're starting where we're starting. Okay? The date on this is, I know that you aren't going to be able to see it. I promise when I do get it all out, it will be more clear. Caller states she is being harassed by several people on social media via Reddit and Snark. She states that they have not asked for money. Nah, you're good. But haven't you? Victoria, don't you ask for money rather often anyway? Uploaded a photo of her house. She stated that the people have threatened to file false reports with DCBS. It's weird. The date on this would be, hold on, 2/17/2023, which I also find weird, Victoria, because you talk about that child, the child that passed away. Yeah, you called the cops about their mom too. This is the child abuse charge, right? Failure to appear. So I don't know exactly what this is. So this is after she got picked up. Um, Gail. This is after she got picked up. There was a complaint on an officer, but I do believe it was her husband that was making the complaint. This is just, there's going to be dupes in here, y'all, because I didn't run through them all, right? This is that. Hold on. Sorry. I got to scroll. This is, spoke with a male caller. So it was actually her husband. Yeah, I guess he did, right? There's a couple of these operating on a driver's suspended license, no insurance, no registration. That's a frequent thing here. Hold on. Failure to wear a seatbelt. Another frequent thing. This is when she got arrested. The FTAs. That's the warrant service. Hold on, because I got to remember to scroll. Let's talk about this one, shall we? Reaper. She called the police and told the police that we were saying she was a pedophile. That's weird. That's weird. Do you remember saying that? I don't remember saying that. I don't remember saying that. It's weird. Okay. Caller advised her mother is out of control, was hit in the face. Caller is a 16-year-old female. So Victoria, it's weird. This, another threat from, they dislike her a lot. You have no idea. You have no idea. I also find this one really interesting. This one's super interesting. You called you called the police on a troll account, bro? You called the police on a troll account? So, wait a second. You could quite literally commit actual crimes, right? Actual crimes. The fact that you read my email, okay, to your chat and conveniently left out the part where I specifically say that you were sending money to a known hug dealer, right? You called the police about a troll account, okay? But now, what I find super interesting, read this last paragraph. She was more concerned about whether she could speak on this matter when she went live tonight on her social media platform. I advised her it would be in her best interest to not speak about this on the internet. That's weird. Just saying. It's weird. It's kind of embarrassing. Just being honest. Terroristic threatening on a 14-year-old that was playing Xbox. Kind of strange, you know, but don't commit real crimes, y'all. Don't commit real crimes. You can commit all the fake crimes you want. Don't commit any real crimes. This one, interesting. Interesting. That is this. Okay? That is this. That is this. Which is wild. Right. I know that's right, Maddie. I know that's right. Another, you know, hi, Stagey. Weird. This is weird to me that you call the police on troll accounts, dude. Troll accounts. Hi, Sandra. I see you. Okay? Weird. Weird. This one. Now, before I go there, hold on. Does anybody remember the amount that Victoria claimed she donated to the woman who lost her child? Does anybody remember that amount? Because she's been screaming the same amount for a really long time. Who knows that number? You might know it, Riley. Good evening, Ange. Close. 250 is close. 250 is close. But why does this police report say, hold on, because this is weird to me. Why does the police report say $400? It's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious. You called the police on a woman that you stole from her donations. Okay? for her deceased child. You good, Flyers? No, I'm good on my screen recording device. Okay? You called the police on a woman that you scammed when she had to bury her son. But I want to know why this is a different amount. That's what I want to know. Anybody else interested in that? That's so weird to me. It's weird to me. Let's continue. Another one. Registration. You don't insure your cars, which is kind of weird to me, to be honest. We're going to get to that one, though. Where is it? Where's the one that I'm looking for? Failure to appear. Where's the one that I want? Another one. Operating revoked license. This is the one that I want. Okay? Now, I don't know if you could read this. Okay? But it says... Oh, I know why. I know why. I ask a lot of rhetorical questions. Like, hypothetically speaking. You know what I mean? Complainant, which, by the way, was not a TikTok complaint. I edited the person's name out, but it was a local caller that witnessed Victoria's reckless driving. She was swerving in other lanes and almost caused 2 collisions, okay? That caller's name was here. I did edit it out because they don't deserve to be plastered all over the goddamn internet, right? You need insurance driving around like that. Okay? Disgusting. Disgusting. We all know what this is, right? This is the child abuse, which, Victoria, you are absolutely vile for denying what you put your children through. Okay? Disgusting. That's this. Okay? Now, what I find interesting about this report, okay, is number one, it states that her husband and her had an argument over a substance in a baggie, right? Now, call me crazy, y'all, but substances in a baggie, if it was pills, it would be labeled tablets, capsules, right? Not powder. It doesn't work that way, so that's a little strange, right? That's a little strange. I did take out her children's names because, you know, but she not only hit one kid, she hit 2 kids. And then pissed her pants in the police car. Okay? So, there's that. Right? I've never done that. Headache powder. This is also, she's being harassed. Oh, thank God. I couldn't imagine living anywhere near her. God. She states that people have disclosed her location to people in the group, uploaded a photo of her house. She stated that the people have threatened to file reports with DCBS. This is in 2023. I don't know why anybody would be calling child services if you don't have your children, right? It's kind of weird, but what do I know? What do you know, guys? What I don't understand is why she would need an interlock device when it's not alcohol related. But different states, different things, right? And that's the other one, right? So, lots of things here. Number one, Victoria called checks. I'm imagining one was to a grocery store. Well, 2 were to the same grocery store, but one was to Fruit of the Loom. $151. You passed a cold check to Fruit of the Loom, $151. Hi. Now, does that make sense? Because now you owe them $251.81. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you never paid them either, right? Because you really don't have a very good habit of paying your bills. So, yeah. So, just let's go through it real fast, right? A hot check you could get money from. Let's go through this real fast. 2/25/2020, no seatbelt, okay? 12/15/20, no registration plates or insurance. Driving the way you drive. 2/16/21 was the screen recording with the troll account, okay? 22321 is where you mentioned, thanks guys, where you mentioned the $400 that you owe the woman that had to bury her son that you raised funds for and didn't give her all the money, right? That's weird. 1/17/2021, there are 3 reports of cold checks, one from April 5th of 2020. Second, 3/31/2020. There is no wallet police call. That's the problem. So let me clarify that. The video that I posted yesterday with the clip of her talking about a wallet, she said the police were reviewing cameras. Now, I don't know about y'all, right? But when you, in order for anybody to review a camera in those situations, you're going to have to file a police report first, right? So there would be something on that for you. To be fair, I don't think she understood what she was asking for when she told me to do this. But anyway, the next cold check. I'm gonna go out, y'all. I'm sorry. Whenever I get repeat, like I don't battle. I don't know why people request me. No lost wallets. None. Zero lost wallets, 3 FOIA reports, 3 different agencies. I did probably about 50 pages between all 3 requests. Not one report for a lost wallet. Hi. Okay, so the last cold check, 11/9/2019. Fruit of the Loom. Okay. 4/24/21, terroristic threats, which is the kid on the Xbox. 11/24/25, 21, child abuse, right? 12/21/21, suspended, no insurance or registration. 2/17/23, harassment, you calling the police on TikTok, people, which is wild. 3/31/23, driving suspended in the opposite lane of traffic. Okay. Yeah, I don't believe her. There'd be a police report. 3/31, I did that one. 7/1/2023, improper signal, which led to a suspension ticket, right? 4/22/24, suspended license. 5/19, jail. 6/13/2020. Oh, you know what? I'll FOIA the inmate record. 6/13/24, driving while suspended with no interlock device. 8/30/2024, people harassing her online or saying words that they're not saying. Nobody, I didn't call you that. Kind of pathetic. Oh, bet. Thank you. So what we're finding out is there is no report for any stolen wallet, right? Just to be clear, I FOIA'd her name and her address. Okay. So any service calls that were sent to her home, I also possess. I just don't find it relative, right? No report on the text message. On the alleged text message that made you quit your job that you worked at for 2 days. You know? There's no police report for that either. Why is that? It's weird. Maybe, I know that like we're asking a lot of you to be honest at this point. I understand that. Some people got it, some people don't. You are just not capable, and I have come to that conclusion perfectly on my own. However, my Dropbox holds 2 terabytes, baby. I got plenty of storage up in that bitch. However, can you at least not lie about public records? Things that are so easily accessed. Oh, I think that I'm going to start on Lori once I'm done with Victoria. What I did want to do, it's way too late for that anyway. I got people in there. I did want to address this as well because I'm going to bang it all out in one shot. Listen, Amanda, oh, do you? Bet. I'm a DM you because I'm almost done. Like, what I was really waiting on was the FOIAs. Once I get them done, I'll just crack jokes and laugh at her pathetic ass, to be honest. Like, because I really, she has the most punchable face, honestly. I did want to address this.
Exactly. Oh, good God almighty. No, mean, the big news that I can say to most everybody is that I have spoke with several agencies that I am involved with in things that could be happening on this app. Whatever, I spoke with multiple agencies, and they all said as far as they're aware, I am doing exactly what I was supposed to be doing, and it's all good. So, that's all I can say.
So real quick, I could 1000% guarantee you that you did not tell those people that you were actively committing crimes, okay? No way in hell, okay? I know that for a fact. I will be able to elaborate soon. But that's a lie.
But yeah, now we got some really awesome stuff. Y'all just don't even know,
Also, just to be like 1000% transparency, everything that can be filed on Lisa, I have filed on Lisa. Okay? Just making that 1000% clear for the people that love to be in my comment section talking. There is witchy woman. No way. No way. She is lying. Hi, Crimson. She is lying. Okay?
y'all just don't even know, when you call certain people and they're like, you're okay, I promise. It makes you feel good. I'm used to not being okay. I'm used to, like, trying to hide all the stuff because I didn't want anybody to see through that mask that I was putting on.
Still wearing it, baby.
But it does. It feels good to know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to.
So real quick, okay? Real quick, baby, listen to me, all right? Those people in your life, do you think that they can't see through your bullshit? Do you think that? You know when CPS comes, right? I don't know who's got experience with CPS and who doesn't. You can't lie to those people. They have heard it all. You know what I'm saying? They have heard it all. They see right through your shit. This is no different. Probation, same kind of thing, right? Probation, they don't. To be honest, I don't think he knows. They are human perfect. They are human lie detectors, okay? They know. They may not know about the internet crimes that you've committed, right? But they know. They know. Okay? Hi, White Owls. I know. So listen, I know that there is a lot of questions about that, right? My issue is that she is manipulating those people in her chat, right? I have talked to people that were very close to her, right? Mods, friends, very close to her. She manipulates them all. She bleeds them dry, right? So here's my thing, right? So Chrissy, hold on. Sorry, they bark when people come in. Yeah, I know, and that is sick, right? Like, and that's kind of the behavior that she's used to, right? She's used to people backing down. I don't back down ever. Okay, I stop when I want to stop. Period. I stop when I feel. I know. I'm sorry. I stop when I feel like the job is done, right? And somebody made a really good point in my comments. I think it was yesterday, right? That people that I have covered, right? Once they take accountability, you don't see me talk about them. But she's incapable. She's incapable. I honestly believe that. Thank you. Hello, my love. Or can I not call you that anymore? Yeah, she is incapable. I don't know what she thought she was doing about, now that I did say groom. I did not call her a P3PO. I know. I was like, can I not see that anymore? My bad. So here's the thing. Has she received messages about me? I'm sure she has. I am not everyone's favorite person. Can't imagine why that would be, right? But there are plenty of people in this chat that have known me for a while, and I'm perfectly fine unless you're a piece of shit. Now, are those people being honest with her? No. Are they manipulating her? And she falls right into it because she's lacking in brains. You know what I mean? So that's the crazy thing, Rachel, right? Like, that's what's so crazy to me. The people that she got caught in a lie. She got caught in every lie. Damn, yeah, I have notes, but I have shredded almost everything she's ever said. Poppies, exactly, right? My issue is that she puts off like she's a changed person, but she is not. She is not. And she is having those people in her chat think that those kids are coming home, and they're not. They are not. That is a fact. And I'm sorry, but the truth hurts. And I agree. I agree, Rachel, right? And I've even said this before where she's where I was probably about 15 years ago, right? Like, I knew I was an addict, but I thought that I could hold things back and cut corners here and cut corners there. There are years of pain in between where she's at and where I am. Years. I personally think that I wouldn't. I think that they're better off. No, I think she knows. I think she's lying to those people. I think she's very well aware of the situation. Right, Nani, that's what I'm saying, right? And I think if you look at, like, recovering addicts as a whole, right? A lot of us, like they say, relapse is a part of recovery. I know for me, every time I relapsed, I did something different, right? But I didn't want that life. Does that make sense? It was kind of just where I was. Oh my God, she doesn't even use it right. I agree. Well, she's not ever going to pay any bills. I don't know why she thought to speak about me. Like, my bills are paid, babe. What are you talking about? I also do want to say this. So rehab is not a cure, y'all. I've been to probably 20 treatment centers. It's not a cure. Right, Brenda. Like, and I was kind of like, I've always been around like that type of lifestyle, right? So like, and that's the problem though, honestly, the emotional manipulation, right? That to me is, I would rather you punch me in the face than use like psychological warfare, right? And that's what she's done to her kids. And it's unfortunate. It really is unfortunate. Because I think that, like, especially if you're like an addict in recovery, like, we've done things that we wouldn't normally do because we're an active addiction. But you cannot deny that. You cannot deny that. You cannot tell your kids that they are lying when they try to come on this platform and tell their story with you. You don't do that. You don't do that. You need to accept that. Without that, there is absolutely no healing. And they deserve to heal, even if it means cutting you the fuck off completely. Sorry, not sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was another thing. Thanks, guys. That was another crazy thing to me, right? Because she's always denied. It's only recently that she is admitting that she was an addict, y'all. She was nodding in March. In March, right? So it was only recently that I've seen the text messages of you asking these people for money, right? You never not once told them people that gave you money you were an active addict. You vehemently denied it, actually. I know, Maddie. I agree. And it's unfortunate, right? Because if you cannot recognize something, you can't fix it. And sometimes I'm like, it's so right there. How are you missing it? You know what I'm saying? And she does every time. Every time. Thanks, Mama Bear. I know, White House. Listen, in one of the last videos I posted, somebody in my comments was like, you can't do that. You're talking too big. Thank you. That's my friend's birthday, 10/26. There's a lot of Libras in here. I, for some reason, attract a ton of Libras. A ton of Libras. And I am. I'm really proud. Jerica, thank you guys. I'm really proud of everybody in here that has clean time, right? Are you really? That is cool as hell. That's what I'm saying. I do attract a lot of Libras. I don't know why. My son's a Gemini. Yeah, I'm a Libra. October 16th. So, Jessica, I understand, and I understand that people, let me try to explain this, right? When you sometimes holding on to a text, so am I. Like, I am a textbook Libra. It's truly crazy. When I read it, I'm like, when, oh, Beatrix, well, congratulations. Listen, that's the thing, right? And that's another point that I keep coming back to, right? It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years. It's not like this happened 6 months ago, guys. 3 years. That is like, but she wants to be pat on the back. For what? For what? No, Caitlin. No. So, like, what are we? I appreciate you, Phoenix. What are we congratulating her for, guys? Like, I'm so confused here. Jerica, I left a comment on one of the Reddit because every time they've come to this platform to tell their story, she has them shut down. So I left a comment and I said on the Reddit, if they want to reach out, I will not make that first move. She does not and has never had a CNA license. I will make sure that they are heard. Because that is disgusting. That is good. I'm glad that they have like some good support because they need that. They need that. And it sucks, right? Like, I think for like mothers in addiction, right? It like snaps you, it's supposed to, excuse me. It's supposed to snap you right out of it, right? Not her. 3 years later. Hi, Jennifer. 3 years later. I don't know. I know people in the chat may. Okay, so let's talk about the CNA certification, right? In Kentucky, okay, you have to have a license to be a practicing CNA, okay? I looked myself. No, I mean, kinda, but I'll repost it. I looked. Hi, Salty, how are you? Not only did I look for her name, her maiden name, any associated names, okay, I also looked up somebody else that has a CNA license or should have a CNA license in Kentucky, right? Now, you can't. You're absolutely right. However, even if with any type of I've really seen it with any type of nursing, honestly, in most states, even if you had a license at one point, it would say expired and the year. Nothing comes up for her. And she doesn't even pronounce Alzheimer's right. Thanks, Jen. Expired, suspended, revoked. Status is necessary because a lot of states have license reciprocity, right? Big words, or y'all following me, right? Meaning, if you move from New York to New Jersey, 12324. So it may be with the Bowling Green police. The only ones that I have here, thanks, Jen. The only ones that I have here are the KSP and the sheriff. Right. I know. I looked, right? And I even went and I looked up somebody else just to make sure, right? So if you, exactly, Jennifer, exactly. Amanda, I looked myself. Now, because that's what it is, right? Always shows. Status will always show, because if you move from New York to Kentucky, right, and you are practicing or even not practicing, but you had a license, right? Thanks, guys. You could then turn your license in and get that state certification. So, you know, I know that was cute. Some of these gifts are super cute. So yeah, she's, no, liar. I call bullshit. I call bullshit on a lot of stuff. Thanks, true crime. Public record. You would think that people would know better than to lie about public record. Oh, you do have a Wawa near you? I love public records, y'all. It's so crazy to me, Concourse, because just be honest. No, she went private, but there's people watching. Just be honest. I don't listen to me, okay? I don't give a fuck. That's what it is. Oh, that's what it is. It's a Wawa cup. I don't give a fuck what people have done in their past. Okay, I love Buc-ee's though. Buc-ee's pulled pork. I don't care what people have done in their past. I just want to make that 1000% like blaringly obvious, right? As long as somebody has made an attempt and try to make themselves a better person, I don't care what that looks like. One of my best friends is doing life in Florida right now. He's been there for 25 years for a murder that he didn't even commit. That's one of my best friends. He's been there my whole life. Accountability, honesty goes a very long way. Crystal. Hey Siri. Thanks, True Crime. When she was asking Siri, y'all, when she was asking Siri, she might after this live, when she was asking Siri the difference between sobriety and recovery, right? And when Siri told her exactly what I said, laughable. Laughable. I know. The records are so wrong. They're always so wrong. They're always so wrong. Listen, Brandy, you need a better memory to lie. All these lies. Why? Just to grift on fucking TikTok? What? I know, Cookie. And it's unfortunate, right? I said this in a video yesterday, right? It amazes me that people would rather embarrass Charlie's mom. How are you? People would rather embarrass themselves because everybody knows she's a liar. People don't believe her, y'all. Right? Thanks, guys. Everybody knows that she's a liar, and she continues to lie. She continues to lie. She read my email to the house arrest people and left out the part about the hug dealer to her supporters. Why do that? Why do that? Also, telling people I paid Lisa, telling people I paid Lisa for the text messages. Lisa was pissed off because for weeks you were fucking on this app, blaming it all on her, talking shit about her, and not saying how involved you are. I didn't have to lift a finger. She offered that shit freely. So she'll lie about other people, right? No. Where's the $75 Venmo receipt? I really want to see that. That's what I want to say. But you know what? She doesn't have any proof. It's crazy to me. I know, Ryan. It is insane to me. Insane to me. Why not just be honest? The only thing that I come back to is she's incapable. She is incapable of self-reflection to see that she is the problem. And I'm sorry, but even when I'm done with the deep dive, I am still going to steer clear and fucking abuse you every chance I can because you were a child abuser to me. I don't know why you think that you are better than anybody. You are a child abuser. It is not normal to punch your children in the fucking face. And to get on this app and discredit them is wild. That is wild to me. Because as mothers, we don't self-sacrifice. We don't self-preserve. As mothers, it is our intuition to go in front of our kids, not do what you're doing. That is unnatural. I just want to know, 355 people in here, give me one thing that I would be jealous of. Just one. I just want one. Me? I think I just got it. My email just went off. Just one thing. Y'all are bad. There is nothing. There is nothing. This is how confident I am. I would even take your looks, Victoria, with my character and still be just as fucking confident as I am in this skin. Is that what scares you? What am I looking at here? Oh, Bex, I just saw yours. Interesting. Where'd this come from? Oh, also the cosmetology. Can you pin it if I'm missing it? You'll get there, Samantha. It takes work. I am jealous of the wish list. Listen to me. I am jealous of the wish list. Pickles, if I put a wish list up, will you buy it out for me? I want everything in on the wish list. I'm going to put a $600 vacuum on that wish list. I don't need it. I don't even have the floor space to clean it, but I just want it wiped out. I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Yeah, where'd they get that from? That's what I'm asking. I'm telling you. Did you see the fridges that you touch? That you touch and it shows you the inside of it? And like, you can't even, yeah, no, please don't send me anything. You can't even, do you even have floor space to use the vacuum? I'm just wondering. Because I'm sorry, but you live in like a shithole. A shithole. Thanks, True Crime. These are so cute, but stop. It's so she could make it to court dates. Let's be real. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why she just can't be honest about it. All right. I don't know why she can't just tell the truth. It's fucking weird to me. Weird to me. Who's jumping on that trampoline? That's what I'm saying. I said that yesterday in my video. Find something more productive. Do y'all remember when Ashley caught the mouse in a vacuum? Something tells me something tells me that it would be a very similar situation in Victoria's. Do you think Victoria has sewage on the floor? It might be. It was. It was crazy. It was crazy. She was like, I vacuumed a mouse. Like, what do you mean you vacuumed a mouse? I can't. Oh, I never thought of that. What's the timeline there? Is that accurate? Yeah, Ms. Ashy Cat. One time she made a video. She vacuumed up a mouse. But that's true, Charlie's mom. Justice for Ghost, man. Stop. I'm dying here, y'all. Some things, I'm sorry, but I don't know. Because, listen, I know many witches, and there ain't a witch in here that would claim that. Oh my God. Listen, I was seeing something about the Rosemary. Y'all are killing me. Is she still wearing that choker? Did they have to cut it off in labor and delivery? Right, I know many witches, and they will not claim her. No, Goose did not get her $20. Let me read this real quick. I'm trying to. Oh, she is wearing a new choker? So she did have a license. It lapsed. No, she doesn't. No, there's some. I do have a lot of friends that are practicing witches. One of them even lives in Salem, actually. Maybe I could get my brother to drive up there for Halloween. Yeah. I can't. Listen, that's one thing. Like, there are some things that are always so, like, they're classics, right? Like, you just, the full herd round the world was one, right? That will never get old. Um, there's quite a couple of them. Yeah, I saw it. I don't watch. I don't watch. Yeah, my boo. The lamp was a classic. I still have I still have a lot of, I think it might be private though, because she tried to hit me with copyrights. Ooh, White House. That was a wild one. Yeah. I actually thought about her 9/11 video when she compared 9/11 to the TikTok bullies, because that kind of pissed me off. I was thinking about that yesterday, actually. The lady recognized, oh, I don't recognize faces. No, listen, I haven't watched her in a long time, y'all. A long time. I'm trying to see. Yeah, it's public. Miss Asia Cat playlist is public. It's got a lot of classics on there. JKW, I do. Yeah, the ghost. Do you remember the ghost in the bottle when she was in the hotel, or the tarot card readings? Yeah, the coasters. There might be a bunch of the ghost through the brick too. Yeah, the coaster readings. That was wild. Actually, the CNN is one of my favorites. I'm sorry, but like, has anybody seen? I'm getting off topic, and I apologize. Has anybody seen? God damn it! I just lost what I was just gonna say. Oh, R.I.P. That was one of my account names. Nodden and Rodden, or Rodden and Nodden. I forgot. I used to name my account. Oh, has anybody seen the email that was sent to her that she thought was CNN? Has anybody seen that? Because I don't know how she got that email and believed that it was from, and Victoria might have written that freaking email. Like, it was awful. It was awful. I couldn't even read like the first sentence, and she thought it was from a reporter. Yeah, I definitely have it. I definitely have it somewhere deep. Yeah, she was wild, dude. Nothing. The typos were, the first sentence was just crazy. Terry, what are you talking about? We're sitting here and laughing. Did you miss that chapter? Go somewhere else with it. We don't care. You like people that lie and grift and, beat children. We don't do that over here. It's crazy. Yeah, it's definitely in the basement of the Dropbox. Yeah, how not to be a cunt. Lily sent her a nightgown. How not to be a cunt. It was hilarious. It was hilarious. My day was long. My day was long. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. New York, Staten Island. It was the good times, right? Good times. Hi, Bugs. I did see. There's been a lot of. Oh yeah, pineapple. Are you here? That was pineapple. My God. Oh, Halloween costumes. Let's talk about Halloween costumes. Jess, are you here? Victoria, you may not know this, but um, one of your like older scams was actually my friend Jessica. So yeah, that's crazy. She uh Jess was doing Halloween costumes or something, asking her about Halloween costumes, and Jess gave her Halloween costumes for the kids, and she immediately asked her for money. Immediately. 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 So I don't remember. I just looked it up because I've been putting like the timeline together, taking notes so that I could be done with her punchable face, you know? Yeah. I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Oh, Kate, I'm ending soon because this is like my bedtime, y'all. And then it takes me years to get this shit uploaded. Yes, just the clip. Yeah, yeah. It was just the clip. I know. I've been paying attention. I've been paying attention. But oops, sorry. I think when I'm done with Victoria, I'm gonna. We'll see what Lori's doing when I'm done. Because I caught a replay from Mickey Mouse this morning while it was work. I know. While I was at work, I was listening to it. And I was like, she said, what? And so, but that's how it started with Lisa, right? People kept telling me, people were asking me to cover Lisa for a long time. And I was like, nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Nope, I'm good. Right. And then it was when she was yelling at the chat. I stepped into the arena. But, oh, you don't know who Lori is? I got you. Charlie's mom, didn't you? Weren't you one of the people that tried to talk to me about Lisa? Yeah, it had to be you. Lori is spiraling, right? I do. I know that's right. I do think that I know. Yep, yeah, the Stolen Valor. And that's kind of the time that I started like watching, but not really paying attention, kind of, and that's where I'm at with Lori. So it only goes one way from there. Because once I see something that really pisses me off, I have a really hard time keeping my mouth shut. Bye. Good night. I'm going to end soon anyway. Does anybody have any questions? Why don't we do that? Thanks, Stagey. My email is queenofbeingbanned2.0 @gmail.com. What are my thoughts on the UA? I think that when you're being monitored by multiple different agencies, that UAs are common, right? It happens. I think that if you're doing the right thing, then it shouldn't be an issue. I also think that every UA she takes should be monitored. I did see a video of it the other day, and it makes me super happy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't. I think that she has parents and sisters, but I really don't think that they're very family-like, if that matters. So did I, but that would be the only way I would really listen, right? So here's the thing, Kay, I could go in the bathroom right now and do a shot and pass the drug test. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's not, thanks, Maddie. That is not a Queen of Being Banned 2.0 @gmail.com. It might be in the About Me section of my YouTube channel. EOS. I don't know. I haven't talked to her. I know people think that like we're besties and we talk all the time. I had one phone conversations with her. Like, it's crazy. People come up with their own, like, I don't know, it's weird. People come up with their own narratives and just regurgitate it in comment sections. It's super weird to me. Super weird to me. Well, Cookie, so I think that a lot of people that I don't know how to phrase it, right? She's in my comment sections on YouTube. She's there a decent amount too, primarily on Victoria videos, right? She started commenting on my videos. I'll tell you what happened. she started commenting on my videos. That's where it started, right? And I had sent her, let me go back. Before I even started covering her, I had sent her a couple of emails trying to talk to her about recovery, right? I wasn't nasty. I was matter of fact, right? After, when I think I might have posted my first video and I said something, and then the grocery order, I sent her, I said, Lisa, like, we have the receipt. Come on, stop lying. And she said something back to me, like, kind of snarky. Hold on, y'all. And I said, you might want to get used to my name. Something tells me you'll be hearing it a lot, right? And then that's what happened. Hi, Juicy Fruit. How are you? And so she would be in my comment section. Didn't really pay it no mind, right? And then the 302 happens. When the 302 happens, I talked to her sister, right? Hold on a second, y'all. So after the 302, I'm sorry, my brother was texting me to order my coffee and I was slacking. So after the 302 happens, I had been in contact with Jess and talking to Jess. So I knew, like, what was going on, what not was going on. And I called her. I called Lisa directly. And I said, because I knew that there were issues, barriers to treatment. Oh, wow, apple pie latte. I'm sorry, I get distracted too easy. I knew that there were barriers going on to the treatment situation, right? So I called her directly and I asked her if I could get her a bed, would she be willing to switch from M to S, Matt, right? That's how the conversation started. That is the only time I've spoken to her on the telephone, right? Is he taking orders? I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying to order because he's at the store already because he was texting me and I wasn't paying attention. So I asked her, I connected her with when I ran out of resources. I know a lot of people in the treatment industry, right? Because there are a lot of people that come to me and whatever, right? So I do know a lot of people within that industry. When I exhausted every resource I had, I talked about it in a live, right? And a lot of people started emailing me, right? A lot of those people that emailed me, some people were, they had better connections than I did, right? So I connected her to those people, and that's where I left it. She did send me an email, I think. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. 3:57. Hold on. But I haven't talked to her. Order 3:57. Thank you. Love you. So I know that I'm not, listen, I'm honest, right? And I'm honest to the point that sometimes it could seem harmful, but I'm really not coming from a harmful place. Does that make sense? I don't know what S is. Like, once I knew that Lisa was it, you could see it. If you go through my Lisa videos, you'll see my tone kind of switch where I talk directly to her, right? Because I knew that she was watching. I think that everybody deserves, let me just be clear, I think that everybody deserves a chance at a recovered life, right? I will say this. When I spoke to her, I said to her directly, you know, you're not going to be able to escape legal consequences here, right? And she said she knows. I know what I'm doing is wrong, and I know I'm going to have to answer for it, right? I know who I reported her to. So that's all I'm saying, like, I know what I did. So why do I have to continue to make videos about her? I don't. There are 100 people covering her right now. No, she's on the other one. And I have said that every step of the way. I have been honest and transparent because I'm not out here blasting our entire conversation and our text messages or this or that. People think that, like, but I still 1000% do not agree with what Lisa does. 1000%. Absolutely think it's wrong. But there are still 1,000 other people that I could cover. There are still 1,000 other people, like, so I don't need to. Right. And that, like, listen, the truth of it is, it all catches up to people, guys. It really does. And especially when you have, exactly, especially when you have so many people filing reports, doing things, talking to agencies, there is no getting around it. There's no getting around it. Her day will come. And when I absolutely believe in karma. I also, oh, I say it, I'm sorry. I also 1000% believe that everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Things happen the way that they do for a reason. Hold on, I'm sorry. I won't post them, but what am I looking at? Oh no. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, I'm waiting on that, Riley. It's mm-mm. No, I'm good. I'm good. That's gross. I'm sorry. I got an email that I it was something that I needed to see, but it's not something I could share. I wish to, I hope the statute of limitations. I think that that's the route that should be taken. To be honest, I am. I'm gonna end in a second. I also, just so that people understand, I'm trying to handle. There are a lot of really delicate pieces here, right? I do not think it's fair for me to drag what is still children and their trauma all over the internet, right? I don't think it's fair to them. Do I think that, hold on. Love you. It was coffee. Um, I don't think it's fair to do that, right? I know, you know what? I was thinking about you yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before? Because I signed into Instagram, and I saw you as like a suggestion. I don't know if it was this. No, it couldn't have been a suggestion. And I was like, I wonder where she's been. I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. It's it's not. These are my mom's dogs. These are not my dogs. No, I drink coffee 24 hours a day. It's unfortunate, right? Because there are things that I want to scream from the fucking rooftops because they show what a piece of shit she is. Okay? I have tried to hint in videos and tell her I know things you don't want me to know. Right? Yeah, I know. They think they are. They think they are. I have a cat. However, I try to. There's like, right, but Reba, I'm getting to the point where if I have permission, it's being blasted. It's being blasted. I decided that when she chose to speak on my mother, right? Having no idea that my mother was 100 times better the woman than Victoria aspires in, or that Victoria thinks she is, because her opinion of herself is much higher than it actually is, right? I decided right then and there, I'm not holding back. If I know it and it is something that I am able to talk about, because there are a lot of people that send me things just for context, right? Just so you know. And because I am credible, I don't have to show everything I have. People know well enough that if I say I've seen it, that I've seen it. So she doesn't know she has no fucking idea the things that I hold in my hands about her. And the only reason that I tiptoe and handle it with kid gloves is because it's the kid's trauma. She's a piece of shit for doing it. She's a piece of shit for allowing it and partaking in it, right? But they don't deserve that because she has put them through enough. She is not getting those kids back. She is lying to those people. It is not happening. It is not happening. They are on the app. They are on the app. They've come to this app to tell their story. With her in the chat calling them liars. It's disgusting. It is disgusting. Right. And like, can you imagine no guidance, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. No guidance, increased trauma from neglect, abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like that stuff is not easy at all. I know. And I'm sorry. I know that there's a lot of people that have mothers like that, right? I understand that. I don't intend on kicking up other people's trauma either, right? It is such a delicate process here. I don't want to hurt other people. I don't want to hurt her kids. Victoria, I could give a fuck if she got run over by a goddamn train, right? That's what she deserves. That's what she deserves. Because she has created and partaken in what could be generational trauma because she was too weak to heal. It's gross to me. It's gross. No matter what. No matter what. And let me tell you something. Those are probably some of the hardest conversations I ever had to have in my entire life. And I wasn't anything like Victoria. I didn't physically or mentally abuse my kids. And she's too worried about TikTok. She's too worried about TikTok and her public perception, which is shit anyway. Defamation. The fuck out of here. Crazy. So, Molly, same. I did not stay clean until I did trauma work. So the good thing about it is they either go one of two ways, right? Let's be real. They are not. Let's be real. Those kids have every excuse in the book to go the opposite way, right? They need guidance, support, understanding, acceptance, right? So that they go the other way. Because trauma is what creates addicts. I swear by EMDR. I always have, I always will. Because I could not stay clean until after EMDR. Disgusting. And that's just that, right? That's just that. And listen, it sucks, right? It absolutely sucks to be in the situation that they are in. I would never speak to them again. If I were her children, I would never speak to her again. I would stay no contact for the rest of my life and let that bitch suffer. It was. Crazy Gigi, it was for me. It was for me. I do know that it's not easy work, but it was absolutely a huge part in my recovery journey. And that's what Victoria doesn't understand. Recovery is a journey, bitch. It's not I'm on methadone, so I'm clean and sober. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry, but it does not work that way. It is a process. It takes years to heal all of the damage. You have to. It takes years to heal all the damage that we did to ourselves, that we did to the people around us. I'm talking to you, Victoria. You don't just say, I'm clean now. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way because there is not a recovered bone in your body. Not a single one. Not even the tiniest bone in your body, which is your stapes in your ear. Not even yours. Sorry. I know, Bex. I know. And it's unfortunate, right? Because letting go of a toxic family member, friend, whatever it is, right? I saw this meme one time, and it's so accurate. It's like a hand, like a cut off hand with rope around it, right? And if you think about it, it says like something like when letting go causes less pain than holding on. And it's true. It really is true. And you cannot heal in an environment that broke you. Period. Me either. I wasn't, I didn't steal. Frankie, are you still here? I don't know if Frankie's still here. She probably left because it was not her cup of tea. But I knew her in active addiction. She stayed in my house when we were in active addiction. And she will tell you, I was pretty much the same person that I am now. Like, I was still the same person. I just had an addiction problem. My work ethic was still wild because I maintained a 3.89 GPA in undergrad, right? I still did everything I was supposed to do, but I had an addiction problem. It wasn't until the very end of my addiction that things got out of control. But trauma is, I know people say when we were kids, I don't know who's what age, but like when I was a kid, it was weed as a gateway drug. No, it's not. It's trauma. Trauma is the root of addiction. And nobody is going to change my minds about that because it's just the way it is. Yeah, it's not easy to get through, but it is absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Before EMDR, I was what they called a chronic relapser, right? I'd get clean 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, relapse, run, right? Be out for a year, get clean, relapse, get clean, relapse, get clean, relapse. It was not until EMDR that I was able to not be like that, right? I'm going to end in a minute anyway. Eye movement, desensitization, rationalization, I think, something like that. But it's trauma work. It's not easy, but it's work. It's work. It's not something that they suggest you do like very early in recovery either. But that's what it is. I have CPTSD. So it works for me. And I had a relapse, right? And I used and got right back up. Normally I would run for like a year. Run. Nothing would stop me. Nothing would stop me. So I swear by it. Swear by it. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to end in a second. So I just know like that's a marked difference, right? It is just a very eye movement, desensitization, reprocessing. So like it trains so trauma, sorry, the way that it like reroutes our brain, right? It does something with like the bilateral sides of your brain, and you just reprocess the trauma. But it sucks because you have to process the trauma. It's not something that like is in and out, right? You have to physically go through it. It's like, and I say it's like peeling an onion, right? You peel back parts, right? And but it was so worth it. So worth it. I used to have panic attacks. No panic attacks. I still do have sleep trouble, but yeah, but that'll get better. That'll get better because I was like that, Jane. But can I just be like 1000% honest? When I started being brutally honest about it, that's when it changed. Like, I find that when if I get depressed after a session, right? It was because there was something I was not getting to the root of. Does that make sense? But it's so you have to see a trauma therapist would be. I was scared too, but I like I just said relapse is a part of recovery, right? I would there were things like when I originally the first time that I got sober and stayed sober, I was clean for 3.5 years, like little over 3 years, almost 3.5, right? There was still things I knew I was holding back, right? I knew it, but I just was not ready to go there. Wound up relapsing. Stayed out. Hi, I'm about to end. Then when I came back, right, to trying to get sober, I said, I'm gonna do this. Didn't necessarily do it. I said, I'm gonna talk about it. Or I entered treatment and I said, I'm gonna talk about it. And I would be able to vocalize trauma, but I wasn't connected to it. I know that doesn't, like, people might not understand that, but like, I could verbalize it, but I was like, the trauma response in my brain would just cut off emotion, right? Relapse again. It was not until I put everything on the table, right, that I was able to get through it and stay clean. It just is what it is. But I didn't have I agree, Sherry. I agree. I agree. It's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. But there are people noticing, I'll tell you that. There are people noticing it. Right. And that doesn't work, Jane. It's not, you can't put a Band-Aid on a bullet hole, right? It's unfortunate, but it is so much different on the other side of it, right? Because listen, last year I had, last year, 2023, was the worst year of my life. The worst year of my life. I had every single excuse to go get high. My entire life was in shambles. My mother was dying of cancer. My ex-fiance was out doing his thing, right? And when he went to treatment and like we had this conversation and he was like, I said something. I said something about that. Like I was like, I have every excuse in the world to use, and I don't. It's just not an option to me, right? And he was like, "No, I'm glad that you're doing that because if you can do it, then I can too, right?" And it really, I don't give myself that option. There is contentment. There is contentment. Oh, you're welcome. I'm about to end though, y'all. It is way past my bedtime, and my daughter failed a biochem test today. She is not in a good mood. So that's going to be a conversation. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Samantha, that's tough. I stayed in my ex-fiance used while I was there for 5 months in my face every day. Right? It is not easy, especially if there comes other things with it. You know what I mean? I hope everybody has a good night, right? I hope that everybody, excuse me, let me rephrase. I hope everybody has a good night except you, Victoria. I hope that you have the night that you deserve because you are an absolute piece of dog shit. Everybody else, I hope that you have a good night. And I will get it up as soon as I possibly can. It might take me a while, but I'm working on it. I promise you. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm going to start the screen recording right now, and I'll start. We'll see. Have a good night, guys.